The second episode of the Fax.Koolaid podcast show is once again brought to you in part by Every Motion Pictures. The obvious delay of the episode in its entirety was due to the effects of Hurricane Beryl in Houston, Texas. Remember though, the Fax.Koolaid podcast show is rated a special AE for any and everyone. Viewer discretion is advised. Remember, I only say that last part because it sounds cool. So then when I went to go watch Bad Boys 4, then you got a guy like Trump.
Came in my room and took my keys while I was sleeping and took my car, bro.
From the second he named him LeBron James Jr., bro.
That to the internet is crazy.
STD rates in Houston, Texas, going insane. I don't know if y'all heard. What school you go to, brother?
I'm at Alabama State right now.
Jackson State. Kennesaw.
Young Thug's lawyer Brian Still are two generational rookies right now, bro. He texted me after Trump got shot.
If I ever see her again in person, it's always gonna be on site.
Whoa, to all the people watching, you already know it's a blessing to welcome you back to episode 2 of the Fax.Koolaid podcast show. Appreciate everybody that supported me through episode 1. But this is the real first episode. If we're being honest, I explained in the first episode that was really just for me to let y'all know why I decided to do this late, obviously, you know, but I appreciate all the support. All the clips I've been posting on social media, a lot of them been doing well. Y'all love to call in. We're going to get into that a little bit later. I had a few clips, right? And again, if you're not following me on social media, it's Fax.Koolaid on every single social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that. But the one video that was really blowing up was the one where I was talking about the Friendgroup. And that one caused a lot of traction. A lot of people have been, you know, liking that video, sending it to their friends. I think it just eclipsed like 10,000 likes, 100,000 views in the future. But yeah, just to reiterate about that, bro, your friend group matters, bro. If you're chasing anything, bro, you need that village sometimes, man. And with my friend group, me personally, yeah, we always hype each other up. We always make sure we on top of our P's and Q's, but we got to each other real, man. If you want to be the one that don't got it, you can be the one that don't got it. It's never going to be me, bro. And I'm glad that more people are starting to like adapt that lifestyle, adapt that mindset when it comes to everything. But I'm finna start this new segment, not really segment, but this thing I do every episode where I allow my people, my supporters, my followers to DM me on Instagram and ask me questions that they want me to answer on the pod. One of the main questions I got for this episode, because again, I wasn't going to do it the last episode because that was just the pilot. That was just the debut. But now that we're in, you know what I'm saying, we rolling. The first question that I did get was, I want those friends. How can I determine which of those friends is serious and who isn't? And me personally, every single friend group is different. How you determine who is your friend is different within every single person. But I can tell you one thing, though. You need 3 types of friends, period. 3 types of friends everybody should have. And if you're in college, it's important for you to find them type of people, bro. But all those abroad, before and after, here are the 3 friends you need to have. 1, you need the truth teller, bro. You need the person that is never going to spray you the truth. They worried about the outcome rather than feelings, bro. Now, they may not present it in the rudest way possible, but they going to tell you how you need to hear it, bro. It's never about, oh, but this person's going to get upset about it. No, they're going to tell you the truth raw and uncut, bro. You need that type of person. No matter what situation is going on, they're going to tell you the truth and make sure you're held accountable no matter what, bro. Then 2, you need the confidant. You need the person that whenever you come with them with any type of situation, you know they're never going to go back to anybody else, bro. You have that confidence to tell them something. You know they're never going to go behind your back and tell your business. This is really hard to find nowadays. Many people can't hold water. Many people will tell your business. But when you find that person who you know, okay, something drastic just happened, I'm calling. They going to answer every time. They going to give you the advice you need. They going to give you the counsel that you need. They going to give you the advice. They going to give you the counsel. And you know in your heart they never going to go back. You need that person. Then the third person, this is the most controversial, I'm not even going to lie to you. You need the stepper, bro. That's the person that at 3 a.m., hypothetically speaking, of course, when you're in a situation and something needs to get handled, whether it's drastic or not, you calling them, they're not going to ignore it. They're going to answer. They ready to slide at 3 a.m. They ready to slide at 10 p.m. They ready to slide at 7 a.m. They ready to slide no matter what time it is on your behalf, bro. Like, it don't matter what they're doing, bro. When you call, they're not going to text you and be like, oh, what's up? No, they're going to answer because they understand that something could be happening. And they ready to slide at any second. They ready to take it there. Now, if you're blessed to find at least 2 of those traits in one person, or even better yet, bro, if you're lucky enough to find 3 of those traits in one person, that's a friend for life, bro. You should never try to let that person go. That's one of the best people you ever going to meet, bro. Shout out to Resilient Show for putting me on that. But them are the type of people that you need, bro. Like, once you have those people, I guarantee you they won't mind going on that journey of chasing your dreams, of chasing whatever you need. That's how you measure out in who you have now, whether they can fit that type of circle range, bro. Whether they can fit that regimen of, okay, we finna get everything that we need. We finna grind for everything. We didn't grind it last week, then start Monday. It's a new cycle, man. Them are 3 green flags in anybody that if they have it, yeah, they're a lifelong friend, bro. Them are 3 traits that you can't trade in, man. somebody that will keep it real with you, somebody that will never go behind your back and snake you out, and the person that's ready to slide for you at any given moment. The rider, the stepper, bro. Like, literally, bro. One thing I'm gonna also be doing, as known, me being a social media influencer to an extent, I gotta give advice every single episode. That's something I'm gonna continue to do. So one question I did get in my DM, which was also about friend groups, they was like, how do I know who to put in my friend group, like first week of school, second week of school, all that? And I know that most of my subscribers right now, as of now, because again, we're in the beginning, I know it's gonna take time, they're not in college yet. But they who are in but then the people that are in college, they say, okay, where do I find these friend groups? Look, as far as where to find them, it depends. But just know for real, there are different friend groups for every situation, bro. Don't think you can just have one friend group and everything is gonna mesh perfectly, because no, it ain't, bro. Me personally, at my HBCU, I know which group I could go to a party. I know which group to take to a kickback. I know which friend to take to a party. I know which friend to take to a kickback. I know which friend I can go to the football game with versus to the basketball games. I know which homeboys I could take on a 2-man or a 3-man. I know which homeboys I would never take on a 2-man. But the common denominator is all these people are my friends. I know which friends I could take to church, even though it should really be all my friends I could take to church, but conversation for another day. I know which friends I got to go to if I ever want to go to the club. There are different friend groups for everything, bro. And the reason why many friend groups fall apart, you will be so shocked to see, is because you try to fit your one friend group into every single activity, bro. I got friends who are willing to skydive. I got friends who would never even look at the possibility of skydiving, bro. Not everybody's the same, bro. That's why it's important to maximize your associates and not exactly those who you call brothers and sisters and friends, because obviously friends and associates are two different levels. But when you have a lot of associates, then okay, if you need somebody to go with you to the party, you need somebody to go with you to the basketball game, you need somebody to go to the CAF, you need somebody to go with you to the student center, you need somebody to go with you to a business meeting, you know who's ready to go with you. People don't understand this until later on. They think, okay, well, you know what I'm saying, this my homegirl, so she should be able to go with me anywhere. If she don't go with me, then she a hater. No, bro, your homegirl may just not the same. Your homegirl is not a clone of you, bro. She may be your best girl, but she don't got the same interest in you. That's why you gotta keep your horizon. You gotta keep your options open when it comes to friends, because you never know when you're gonna need that person. Always remember that. Different friend groups for different situations. And those that are already done been through their late teens, early 20s, they know what I'm saying. It's factual. They'll never disagree with it, man. It's factual. Last question I'm gonna take was one that's very near and dear to my heart, because I really want people to know this, bro. A content creation question. Didn't know folks perhaps looked up to me, but I appreciate everybody on support. But somebody said to me in my DMs, they said, I'm trying to be a content creator in college. What's some advice that you would give me besides the regular ones? I'm glad you said besides the regular ones, because everybody's going to tell you, oh, just grind and be patient, bro. Everybody knows that. Let me tell you this, though, and this is something that's always going to catch you off guard, but I'm here to tell you, if you want to start doing content in college, don't expect people at your own school to hype you up, bro. Don't expect people at your own school to support you, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it a step further. Expect for the people in your area to support you the least. I can't explain why that is, bro, and I wish it wasn't like that, but those that know. That's the fact of the matter, bro. In your own area. That's why many rappers and athletes say you got to make it out of your area. They don't want to be there because they know the support is not there, bro. Like, literally, I used to wonder, why do people always say, oh, well, I want to succeed, so I got to move out of my own area? I always wonder, but, bro, it is factual, bro. Matter of fact, let me blow your mind. I got some stats for you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I was first doing TikTok, like this time last year, when I started doing content on TikTok, on every social media platform, it's something called analytics. I made some very, what's the word I want to use, bro? Surprising stats on my analytics. I'm an HBCU influencer, as I mentioned. There are 5 schools around my area of Texas Southern University. You got UH, University of Houston, Prairie View A&M University, PV. You got HCU, Houston Christian University. Let's throw Southern in there. And we could throw a Baylor in there. We could throw Baylor and Rice in there. So that's really 6. So including my school, that's 7 schools in the area, right? Guess which school, according to my analytics, likes my videos the most, comments on my videos the most, engages with my videos the most? That I can't really answer. And that doesn't even matter to the point I'm finna make. But guess which school supports me the least, according to my analytics? Texas Southern University. That's life, bro. It's a part of the game. And the quicker you accept it, the better you will be moving forward in your content creation journey. Or really in any journey that you have. Because let me tell you something, bro. The people in your area, I don't know if it's because they know you personally. I don't know if it's because it's institutionalized jealousy. I don't know if it's inner jealousy, coveting what you have, wanting what you have. But people in your area support you the least, man. And I've never faulted anybody in my area for not showing support. It'll be the people in your area that's watching your videos and not liking. It's people in your area that'll listen to your music but not tell you nothing. It's people in your area that'll look at your design, your art, your clothing brand, everything, and just not say nothing. Them are the people that when you send them your stuff, they'll just open it. Oh yeah, I saw it, but didn't do anything with it. And look, bro, let me also say this, bro, just to be clear, because I seen a sign that said this. An unsupportive friend is still a hater. Let's never forget that, bro. If you constantly respond with silence to my progress, I'm sorry, you're a hater, bro. Like, I'm sorry to take things far. I'm not trying to engage in hyperbole, but it's like, man, any homeboy or homegirl that has a business or that has something where they need other people to engage in it, if you're not being engaged, I promise you they're paying attention to it. And I'll get in depth just for context. You know, your homegirl that got the hair page, that got the lash page, that got her own business, she's paying attention to who's silent and who isn't in the friend group. Your homeboy that got music, your homeboy that got the clothing brand, he's paying attention to who in the friend group is saying something and who isn't. The person that's trying to grind on social media, that's trying to make it and be a content creator, they're paying attention to who's silent and who isn't. I'm telling you, bro, people who have these businesses who are trying to do something to succeed, I guarantee you, they're paying attention to who's silent and who isn't. And people are so smart, people notice patterns, yo. Do not be fooled. If you constantly respond to my progress or even my efforts with silence, oh yeah, they're gonna look at you as a hater. And they have every reason to, not even gonna lie to you, bro. Because it's people that's not doing that. It's people that understand that it's a struggle in the grind. Because I think there's beauty in the struggle. And they are seeing the people who are just being supportive. Talk is cheap, my nigga. Talk is cheap, my guy. It takes nothing to, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. You grinding, keep going. Those are so many amounts of easy words to say. Yet there are people in your own friend group. Yet there are people that stay silent, man. And you got to watch out for them people, bro. And if you're somebody that struggles with showing support or felt like that wasn't a big deal, man, just do it. Just do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before it becomes a big deal. Because after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, that's just who you are. You just don't support me the way I feel like you should. And people will go quiet until things get big. Because when them folks get big, you can't come back. You already ruined it. Folks who have missions always remember those that were there on the come up, bro. Guaranteed. They'll never forget, though. Whether they know them or not personally, they'll never forget who was there for the come up, bro. So never be the person that was silent. Never be the person that never showed any type of support, that always showed a pattern of being silent to somebody's progress, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's my answer for that, man. But as mentioned in this first episode, man, I've been appreciative of everybody that's been supporting. You know, even though I just talked about people who don't support, you got to look at that too. That's how the grind. That's all part of the grind. But to everybody that has supported, to everybody that has DM'd, to everybody that requested topics, that ask questions, that want to call in, I appreciate everybody. And I know because of things that have been going on, you know, a couple of the episodes have been delayed. A couple of things about Fax.Koolaid content has been delayed. But I'm telling you, we coming. We never stop grinding. We can never stop working. So that's that. One of the things that I'm glad that this show is going to have perspective on everything. Perspective is important. I'm a journalist. Everything is going to be talked about. I mentioned that in the first episode, that starting episode 2, we're going to cover everything that's going on in the world. And again, if there's anything that y'all want me to talk about or I feel like I should talk about, always feel free to DM me. But let's just call it a spade. The biggest thing that's going on in the world right now, the presidential election, all that, the political world. I'm going to just keep it a band, yo. This whole thing, the 2024 election is an absolute shit show. I'm just keeping it a band, bro. You got one elect that can't make it through his speech without getting shot at. Then you got the other elect who can't make it through his speech, period. This is an absolute comedy show, bro. I got love and respect for both, man. I truly do. But they're both just, everything that's going on with both of them, it just makes me sick to my stomach, bro. Like y'all don't understand, bro. Like, this is the best that we could do. I have a follower that used to live in America, now he stays in Canada, right? He texted me after President Trump got shot at. And also, he was very much so there after the presidential debate, that disaster of a debate. He texted me after Trump got shot. He was like, bro, so these are the best that y'all can do, bro? These are the two best people that y'all got on the line. And I'm just like, bro, he's not lying. Like, bro, there's so many pros and cons with both men, bro. With Joe, when it comes to the Democratic Party, because they're most in shambles right now. They shouldn't have never even let Joe Biden be the elect in the first place. Joe Biden's getting old. Joe Biden been old, bro. Joe Biden been old. And if that wasn't clear, you should have been watching that presidential debate. Because if you felt like that presidential debate and Joe's performance was anything other than an unmitigated disaster, I have no choice but to question your intelligence, bro. And man, let me tell you something, bro. Van Jones, who was one of President Obama's advisors during his presidency, After that presidential debate was on TV, he had to almost hold back tears talking about Joe Biden's performance, bro. They know that after that, if people hadn't already lost faith in the Democratic Party and Joe Biden, oh, that was the nail in the coffin, bro. My friend, who was a strong Joe Biden supporter, had to start taking shots of tequila 3 minutes into the debate because he understood that this was about to be a disaster. Then you got Trump on the other hand. Actually, no, let me not even get to Trump because I love Joe Biden, but somebody got to hold this man accountable, bro. Joe Biden does not have to be up there, bro. He could literally, if he just steps down, the Democratic Party could get another candidate. And the Democratic Party wants another candidate, but Joe has to be the one to step down. Not everything I'm saying is irrelevant if Joe doesn't step down, but he doesn't want to step down. That's why they're in the position that they are. That's why there's sirens going off in the Democratic Party right now. Then you got a guy like Trump, who is so aggressive and vicious verbally. Yeah, we know how he is. But my thing is, now people in your own party, the Republican Party, they're in shambles because they feel like he's not even going to make it to January. He's getting shot. When was the last time? Man, this man got shot at and got hit on his ear. You know how close that is to the temple, bro? You know how close that is to the head? Oh, a few inches and we having a national emergency, bro. So you got one person who people feel like is not going to be alive to see the next 4 years, and you got another person who they feel like is going to be assassinated within the next 4 years. This is why I'm scared, bro. We're not talking about the right things in America, bro. We talking about TikTok. We talking about LGBT, talking about their rights. But we're not talking about what's going on in the people that's looking out from the outside looking in. These other world leaders, bro, other world leaders are looking from the outside looking in, looking at Joe Biden, who can't even finish a speech, calling people in his own party, President Trump. He called Kamala Harris President Trump. He called one of the other people on the stage Putin, then tried to cover it up. The other world leaders outside who be wanting to smoke with the U.S., they're looking inwards at us and like, so that's who y'all got? That's going to represent y'all for the next 4 years? Okay, yes, up. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all think people are thinking about things that are not going to matter if we're not protected inside the United States, bro. And I'm not saying that, oh, Joe or Trump is the one that's going to keep us protected, because at the end of the day, I'm going to get to who I feel like my protection is really in. But let me finish my rant just right quick, because I've been waiting to talk about this, bro. These other world leaders are looking at the U.S. and are getting confidence because of what they see from these two candidates. And that just irritates my soul, because I don't want these dudes to have, I don't want all these other world leaders to have confidence that they can come and wreak havoc within the United States, bro. To feel like, oh, the two world leaders are going through war, so yeah, we got this. Looking at our presidential debate like, these are the two best that America can do? I don't like that, bro. Them other world leaders probably looking at everything that's been going on within the past 2 months. They looking like, oh, well, one of the candidates, Joe Biden, his people don't even believe in him. He won't even act fast enough if we try to make a move. Then the other candidate, Donald Trump, his own people want him dead before we do. We don't even gotta strike them. They gonna handle it themselves in the U.S. That's not how they should be looking at us, bro. That's why, with me personally, I think everything is just a shit show. So my message to everybody, and I'm sorry if you don't agree with what I'm gonna say, man. Sorry if you don't believe in God. Really, that sorry is really me saying sorry, not sorry, because I know that me and my family, my folk, we're protected by the Father, not the president. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My ultimate protection is not in Donald Trump or Joe Biden's hands. It's with my Lord and Savior, bro. Everybody that doesn't know what's going on and is unsure of what's going on, if this is not the most urgent sign to put your faith in the Lord, I don't know what is. We're going to keep saying things in the future until somebody's elected that worries both parties, bro. So at the end of the day, if you're not getting closer to God, you might want to do that, fam. The Father's our protector, not the president's, bro. I encourage people, bro, talk about the right things. Do your own research, because now we're looking on social media. Everything is so biased toward either Donald or Joe, to the point where people can't even know what's really going on within the other one. You have to do research on both parties, not just one. You can't do research on one party and then just put all your trust in the other one. You can't think that all because everybody hates Donald Trump that Joe's going to get the vote. And vice versa. You can't think all because Trump got shot at that Joe's automatically going to win. Like, no, you have to do sort of a research. And I posted a clip on my page about it. I had to redo this, but I posted a clip on my page about it, bro. Do your research, especially my generation, because we next up, bro, and we better have better candidates when it's our turn to do this, bro. Whether they're black or not, whether they're black, whether they're white, we better have better candidates in the future, bro. Because I don't ever want what's going on in 2024, 2025 to ever happen again, fool. So again, I rely on the Father for protection, not the presidents. Sorry, not sorry. As for me and my family, we're going to keep trusting God, the Father, and not the presidents and what's going on. But I'm going to continue to pray that whoever does get elected, that they do what's best for all of us, bro. That's how we moving on from now on. We going through the Father's decisions. not anybody else. While I'm still on the subject of high powers in politics, though, let me talk about this Young Thug trial, though, because I know many people are not following it, and many people probably forgot about their mans, bro. Not I. I know what's going on, fool, and it's spicy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna explain it in lawyer terms because I know that y'all are not gonna understand. Y'all just gonna skip this part. But I'm gonna explain it in a way that y'all can understand, and I'm gonna still use the lawyer terms, bro. Right now, the YSL trial, which is Young Thug's trial, is on hold right now because of a bunch of BS. Not even gonna lie. I'm just keep it a band. This all happened because of the 87th trial day. Yes, it's been going that long. It's way further than that, but that 87th day, yo. So it's a guy named YSL Woody, right? I know he's been trending on social media. Many people that has been following the case as of late is only following because of him and his funny antics while testifying. But look, though, this all started really because the state, DA Adrian Love and DA Holton, who are the people that are against Young Thug in layman's terms, they chose YSL Woody to be their low-key prime testifier, bro. He's the person that's going to help this whole, he's going to be the person that helped put Thug in jail forever. Really, that's how the state was thinking. He was never included in the original indictment. But he had been in trouble in his past time. He trying to get out of all that. The state hits on YSL Woody and says, look, bro, you could testify against this man, and anything you say is not going to go against you. They gave him the subpoena. They subpoenaed him, which is basically when you have testified. But the thing about it, you're granted immunity, which means you're not going to be in trouble for the things that you say. But if you don't say anything, you'll be held into contempt, which means you're going to go to jail. I'm explaining it in both terms so that people can really understand what's going on. They basically got him to agree with that. Right? He signs the immunity papers. Probably doesn't know the actual implication of what's going on, though, because look what happens next. He gets sworn in to testify on the 87th trial date, right? He gets to the stand. He gets sworn in by DA Holton. As soon as she asks him, okay, first question, how old are you? And he says, I'm grown. I knew it was going to be some bullshit. Yeah, this man's not testifying. You guys still remember, even though he signed papers of immunity, he don't understand what this shit means. He's just trying to get out. He's not trying to testify. And it's made obvious. Asking him questions like, are you aware who is 30 Deep? Is that a gang? He answering, I mean, what is a gang to you, though? How do you define a gang? Like, fam, is 372 a gang? 372 I thought that was numbers. This man clearly don't want to testify. But the thing is, he signed them immunity papers. He has to talk. He cannot plead the fifth or he's going to jail. So YSL Woody, aka Kenneth Copeland, he has a lawyer, of course. You have to have an attorney. His name is Jonathan Milnick. Jonathan Milnick is in a very, very tough position right now. You're dealing with a guy who wants to testify, but you know he's not going to testify. That's embarrassing to the jury. On the first day that YSL Woody needs to testify, he clearly sees that he's in some BS. So because he doesn't snitch, Judge Glanville sends him to jail because he tries to invoke the fifth, but he can't do that. Then you did it in front of jurors? Because this is where it really gets interesting. Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, that's a real right there. Brian Steele, right after they throw YSL Woody in jail, talks to the judge and says, bro, look, bro, y'all let this man say all that in front of a jury. It's only going to make my client, Young Thug, look way worse. They're going to end up throwing this man in jail all because of fishiness. You couldn't tell he was going to do that already? Like, nah, let us get a mistrial. But Judge Glanville says no. Then the state prosecutor Love talks to the judge and says, look, not going to lie, y'all. We feel like this was a setup. We feel like Woody told us he was going to testify, but his lawyer, Jonathan Milnick, and Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, they got him to basically embarrass us and not testify. So now all hell breaks loose. She got Young Thug's lawyer effed up, not gonna lie to you. And she got YSL Woody's lawyer effed up because who are you? I didn't know that my client was finna testify, and you over here making it seem like we in cahoots with this guy? It was what happened the next day that was really crazy. And what happened the next day on day 88, if I'm not mistaken, is the reason why this trial is now on hold. Basically, YSL Woody, he's not going to testify, and that's made obvious. But on the next day, he comes in, and suddenly he's ready to testify. Young Thug's people was like, why you want to testify all of a sudden? So now, all of a sudden, I don't know how, it still has not been determined. Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, wants to get to the stand and talk to the judge and say, look, I heard from a source that I'm not going to name that you had a meeting with the people that want to throw us in jail, which is the state, and the person that's finna testify, and his lawyer was not there. And we were not there. So what's really going on? This looks like fishy shit.
Not gonna lie to you. That's basically what he was saying. The judge didn't confirm or deny it. All he said was, who told you that? Who told you that information? You gotta tell me that right now. We're gonna have an issue. Young Thug's lawyer, Brian, still says, nah, did y'all meet or not? Because we're not having none of that. Judge Glanville says, nah, why, who did you get that information from? Brian still says, yo, if you do not tell me if y'all had this meeting or not, and what was said, we're gonna have an issue. Because ain't no way this man is ready to testify now, bro. Something is going on. Judge Glanville says, oh, if you don't tell me who told you that we had a meeting, which is called an ex parte meeting. If you didn't tell me who told you about this ex parte meeting, I'm going to throw you in contempt. I'm going to throw you in jail. That's what the judge said to Young Thug's lawyer. But Brian still stands on business. He says, yo, nah, you got to tell me why y'all had this meeting. So the Judge Glanville says, look, I'm going to throw you in jail for the weekend, bro. Since you want to play, we're gonna throw you in jail for the weekend. And the next day of court is, then you can tell me, since you getting unclassified information, he gets handcuffed, he gets in jail, right? So then Brian Still's backup man, Keith Adams, talks to the judge directly after on trial and says, look, I understand that you just threw our man in jail, but we still want to know if y'all had that meeting or not, bro. And since you threw him in jail, I guess you might got to throw all of us in jail because we need to know that ASAP because that's fishy. Like, nah. Judge Glanville still is not telling these people. So then the next time, right? So the next time they come to court, Brian Still, who is still Young Thug's lawyer, now that he's been thrown in jail, now he has a choice who he can pick as his lawyer. He brings 25 lawyers to the trial, including one very powerful lawyer, Ashley Merchant, a dog. I know Judge Glanville seeing Ashley Merchant was like, ah, shit. That's literally the same lawyer that got Fonnie Williams recused from the Trump RICO case, bro. That's a dog. So literally, after that happened, they basically came up to the judge and said, look, first of all, not only is this weird that you had meetings with the state and the person that was willing to testify without his lawyer in place, you could easily trick him doing that, but you put Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Still, in criminal contempt. He was supposed to be in civil contempt because you just put him in there because he ain't want to tell you, and you're willing to release him after he tells you what you want to hear. Now, all this might sound like gibberish to whoever's watching, but basically what happened 13 days later, because now it's been over 100 days, basically it has been brought to many people's attention that that meeting that the judge had with the state and with YSL Woody was very fishy. And now the trial's on hold until they figure out what was said. Apparently recordings need to be released. Apparently transcripts need to be released. Either way, it's looking pretty good for Young Thug, not gonna lie to you. All because that judge decided to have a meeting with the state, which again is the people that's against Young Thug, and the person that's finna testify without his lawyer in sight. That's why you gotta follow politics, people. I'm not gonna lie. This shit getting crazy. We're gonna have updates on that on the Fax.Koolaid show, though. I guarantee you that. I date to marry. That's why I don't waste time, bro. And then, like, oh, now was the perfect time to talk about it, bro. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. If y'all don't know who that is, Iman Shumpert was a basketball player in the NBA. And Tiana Taylor is an actor, songwriter, singer. Everybody, a lot of people know them on social media. They've been together. They've been a power couple for a long time, but they stopped being together a little minute ago. Now, they just finalized their divorce, and the details of this divorce is the exact reason why I'm not divorcing, bro. To my shorty, wherever you are, we're not divorcing, bro. Nah, I even got it right here, bro. So Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor, divorce. As you know, divorce comes with settlements and agreements. Tiana Taylor gets to keep 4 properties that range over $10 million, a series of vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, a Bronco truck, I'm not even gonna say the price of a Bronco truck, and a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. Iman Shumpert, who is the husband, or ex-husband, gets to keep his one Miami condo, has to make a payment of over $1 million at the least, and he's retired, by the way. He's not still getting contracts by the NBA. He's retired. Has to cover all of his kids' tuition, private schools, by the way. He has to cover all of that, and $80,000 a month in child support. You're crazy if you think that I'm dating to marry and you calling that a crazy requirement, bro. I want to marry one time and one time only, bro. I'm not dealing with all that separate house, separate kids, all that stuff. Because, bro, Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert was a power couple, bro. People was looking at them goals, bro. They was saying that's relationship goals. Now you see what all this is. And I'm not here to say who's in the right or who's in the wrong with all these settlements, but bro, I'm not dealing with none of that, bro. Shorty, you better come ready to handle any problems that we got in our marriage, bro. We gonna take it to God and we gonna be cool, because we not divorcing, yo. Of course, unless you cheat. Cheating is non-negotiable, bro. It's some things that are non-negotiable, but us falling out of love, bro, I'm gonna try to do everything I can for us to not fall out of love, and vice versa. And that's why I always tell people I might end up getting married a year or late after most people usually do. My fiance stage might be a little longer than others, but that's because when we get married, it's locks. I need you to know and be sure that you're in love with me, because we're not divorcing, bro. Child support, bro. I know folks my age paying child support, bro. Like, having to deal with that while being in a marriage with somebody else, that's also why I'm only having kids with my wife, bro. Y'all got to stop playing out here, bro. Speaking of, STD rates in Houston, Texas, going insane. I don't know if y'all heard, but in Houston, Texas, it's been going down. People are not healthy. It was just a lady that posted a video of her crying. I know y'all seen that video. It was a lady, she's a doctor or a nurse. She posted a video of herself crying in a room at the hospital facility, because it's like so many people are coming in thinking that they don't have anything, no STDs, no HIV, no herpes, but they're just going in to be sure. And then they find out that they do have it. And it's like, bro, like, and especially to my college folk watching, bro, college is not the place to test out your sexual freedom, bro. It's not the place, bro. People are out here not being safe, bro. People are not waiting until marriage anymore. People is doing it. Let's just be honest right here, bro. People are having sex in college, bro. And they're not doing it responsibly. You got some people that will always be responsible, and I thank God for them type of people. Then you got some people who usually are responsible, but they might tend to slip up every here and there. Now, most people would fit themselves in that category of being responsible but slipping up every here and there. And that's why all these STDs are spreading, bro. I'm pretty sure nobody's just out here just dipping and dangling in everything without putting on protection. But it's a lot of people that's letting something slide. And when you got enough people letting something slide, sooner or later, everything is going to catch up. And in Houston, Texas, everything is catching up, bro. But that's just a slight digression. Really, I mentioned the condoms for this conversation for the sake of kids, because I'm only having kids with one wife, and that's it. We're not divorcing. I'm sorry for anybody that doesn't like that, but I want to be in one relationship. I don't even want to think about the possibility of divorcing at all. That's that, bro. This whole Iman Shumpert, Tiana Taylor situation, it's not even a situation, but I don't want to have something like that, because I would have loved to have their type of relationship, but clearly their relationship was not one to have, because now they're not together anymore. And now they got to do all this splitting of the payments. I hope Iman Shumpert is going to be good. I look up to him when it comes to how to speak. His stories be amazing, but clearly the marriage life ain't what it is. So to whoever my shorty is, because hopefully she gonna watch my podcast before she even know me, or maybe not. It might be better for her to not know that I be doing things. Maybe that'll make her love me for me. But not to digress. If she sees this, yeah, we're marrying and we're staying together till death do us part. When we up there saying our vows, we're gonna mean that, because nothing's gonna break us apart. Of course, unless you cheat and stop believing in Jesus, as I mentioned before on TikTok. Not drifting too far from that subject, I want to talk about LeBron James. And I know that's sports, and I'm going to get into sports section in a minute, but I want to talk about LeBron James. His son just got drafted into the NBA. Very, very controversial draft choice. But this ain't even about basketball right now. I'm talking about LeBron as a father, bro. Bronny got drafted. Fam, I don't want to hear anybody talk about, oh, Bronny don't deserve to be in the league. He's only there because of his dad. You know what? What if he is in there because of his dad? What if that's actually what if that's 100% true? That shouldn't matter, bro. What dad would not secure his son's future, bro? What dad would not look out for his son the most, bro? And if you say you wouldn't do that, then you gotta not have kids, bro. Like, the people who are really upset and jealous, I wouldn't say jealous, but it's a lot of jealousy in this thing. A lot of people who are talking heavily on Bronny are usually people that don't have kids, bro. Because you just wouldn't understand, bro. You don't understand that factor, bro. What people don't realize is this was always the plan, bro. From the second LeBron had Bronny, bro. From the second he named him LeBron James Jr., bro. He knew whether my son is good or not, he's going to the league. He's going to the league, period, bro. I don't care what anybody says. And that's why most dads get quiet when this conversation comes, because they would do the exact same thing. Ask your dad right now, bro. If he was a superstar in his field, and every year there's people getting picked to go in that field, and it's only limited spots, that you wouldn't look out for your son? Whether he's ready or not, oh, you're going to look out for him, bro. That's why most dads don't speak on that situation, bro. Ask most grown-ups how they feel about LeBron putting his son in the league, bro. They'll get quiet, bro, because they know they would have did the same thing, bro. Lines get blurred when it comes to family. And if you don't believe that, then your blood must not be strong in your family, bro. Like, what? You can't. I think LeBron should be applauded. Not even gonna lie to you. As a father, if you want to sit here and tell me that LeBron placing his son in the league is not true love, you don't know what love is, bro. You don't know what love is. This is the same kid that had a heart attack, almost died on the court. We don't know when. That a reminder to even somebody as powerful as LeBron, God can take anything away at any second. LeBron has put his son in the league, bro. Come on now. We don't know how much time we got. You don't know how much time I got in the league. Like, come on now. You got to put him in there. Then you got people saying, oh, well, you could have just put him in the league. Why did you force him to go to the Lakers? I think that makes LeBron an even greater father, though. He told his own agent, tell all these people, if y'all draft this guy, if y'all draft my son, he's not playing for y'all. He's going to Australia, bro. He's going overseas, bro. And I completely understand it, bro. Because why would I let y'all draft my son just to send him to the lower league, the G League, then waive him halfway through the season, bro? Because once you're in the second round, your contract is not always guaranteed, bro. Nah, LeBron is a G, bro. Nah, my son is finna be in this organization where I know they gonna take care of him because I'm still here and they not gonna hold me. I'm gonna make sure his contract is guaranteed because he just signed that contract. Have a secure contract. Yeah, LeBron did that for his son, and I applaud that, bro. This conversation is a generation divider, bro, because the people that's on his ass are mostly people that are under 30, aka people that don't got kids. But real fathers, even me trying to get into that field where I'm putting myself in other people's shoes, yeah, we all would have did the same thing, bro. You look at a guy like Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, that family, LeVar Ball, they did things. I'm pretty sure LeVar Ball is looking at LeBron, giving him the type of nod. Because, yeah, bro, lines get blurry when it comes to family. LeBron telling his agent, tell all these other teams that if they draft my son, he ain't going there, bro. Is that usually how agents act, bro? Rich Paul is LeBron James' agent. He understands where that's coming from. That makes him look like a bad agent. That's not how agents rock. And LeBron knows that. LeBron loves his agent, Rich Paul. But when it comes to family, we gonna have to do things differently. And that's what LeBron's mindset was. And because of that, it just makes me respect him on a whole nother level. Can't even lie to you, bro. There's also been nobody else in really sports history that's ever had to fill them type of shoes. You could argue that Deion Sanders in the NFL, if his sons ever make it. But Deion is not in the NFL for his sons to join him in the NFL. LeBron Ben gave y'all a heads up. My son is playing with me, or I'm playing with my son. To the point where I will go to another franchise to play with my son. But nah, you know what? No, my son's going to come with me on my team because I know that my team is not going to F up his future regardless. They're not going to F up his future regardless. And LeBron knew he was going to pick up slander for that, and that's why real ones know, bro. He did what he had to do, bro. But now that I done talked about that part of basketball, I got to talk about the WNBA. Got to talk about the WNBA, bro. As the only self-proclaimed WNBA analyst in the world, I'm here to tell y'all, this is the greatest era and season that the WNBA has ever seen. This is the greatest WNBA season of all time. It's low-key not even close. I'm sorry, C. Coop. I'm sorry, Maya Moore. I'm sorry, T. Catchings. I'm sorry, DT. I'm sorry, Candace. I'm sorry, Lisa. Once again, I am not one of these new cats, bro. I've been here, bro. I've been watching WNBA basketball with my dad for over 10 years. I'm only 22. I've been watching WNBA basketball since I was a young legit. I was there. Cabby Pondexter, Lindsey Whalen, Simone Augustus, Penny Taylor. I've been around, bro. Don't do that. I'm here to tell you there's been no other era that's ever matched up with what's going on right now. It was a game a few weeks ago between the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever. That game kept 20,366 people in that building, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that, yo. The most in the WNBA game since 1999. You mean to tell me that doesn't qualify you for one of the greatest seasons of all time, bro? There are 2 generational rookies right now, bro. It was a player that just took a WNBA record from Candace Parker with 15 straight triple-doubles. And guess what? That player was a rookie. Asia Wilson is as dominant as a big woman that we've ever seen in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark, another rookie, is out here shooting from 30 feet. Arike is one of the shiftiest women's players I've ever seen. The New York Liberty is out here playing like the Golden State Warriors. Folks, is real life in this league now smelling blood. And now Juju's finna come in. Flage's finna come in. Paige is finna come in. Cameron was a bucket, got injured. Now everybody's waiting on her revenge tour for next season. Yeah, this is the best era. It's not even close, bro. And I'm well aware of the contributions that everyone did. The Maya Moores, the Candace Parkers, everybody that did, you know what I'm saying? Everybody from years past that has led to this point, because obviously these people had to cross so that these people can run. But fam, this is the greatest. It's the most entertaining that we've seen, bro. And everybody else coming years past should be happy. And it breaks my heart. Whenever I talk about this with my homeboys, one thing breaks my heart, man. Kobe Bryant's daughter, Gigi, she would have been 18 around this time. And you know she just would have been another monster in the mix. You know she would have been, if whatever you feel like going on right now was good, you know she would have made it just better. Because of and Kobe would have been who was already a big advocate of the WNBA product and women's sports in general. You know he would have tried his hardest to also progress the game as much as he could, man. That's why it just breaks my heart, bro. You know she would have been another killer, bro. May her soul rest in peace for real, man. Every episode, because again, I do want to be a WNBA analyst, I'm gonna do a player of the week. And I ain't gonna lie, my player of the week has been the same for the past couple weeks, man. I gotta talk about Angel Reese, bro. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all you people in the sports media, because Angel Reese is out here playing like a star. Because whether you hate her or not, because whether you want to believe it or not, Angel Reese is out here playing like a G. Playing like a star. Playing like a star in the making. If y'all let her win Rookie of the Year, oh boy, y'all better not let her win Rookie of the Year, man. After everything she had to hear earlier about how she wasn't one of the reasons why the WNBA product is growing, trying to compare her to that other name, who she's also doing good in her own regard, but this isn't about her. If y'all let Angel win Rookie of the Year, oh, she'll never let y'all stop hearing it. As she shouldn't. Angel Reese said herself, she knows she's the villain. She said that in college. Then she came to the league still expecting to be the villain. Now she had to make y'all become believers. And she might take Rookie of the Year. Oh, man, I can't wait to see it. Y'all better not let it happen, bro. Y'all might want to stop pissing her off. Y'all might want to put respect on her name before she gets the trophy. Now, whether she wins it over Kaylin, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad at all, because them are two generational rookies. That's one of the reasons why I feel like this is the greatest season, the greatest era of women's basketball we've ever seen. But boy, y'all better not let Angel Reese win that thing. It's gonna get real interesting in the media, boy. She gonna make it interesting. All her teammates right now gonna make it interesting. All her teammates at LSU gonna make it interesting. Her college coach gonna make it interesting. Her head coach right now is gonna make it interesting. All her people, including me, will make it interesting. Everything she had to hear, y'all made her go through all of that just for her to win, and I can't reiterate it. She's a star. Start tapping in with the WNBA, I'm telling you. If you're not tapped in with the W, get tapped in for real, because it's getting special. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, music video. Now look, bro, when I know I seen that big pop-out concert that happened in Cali. That moment made me want to be from California. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got homeboys and homegirls that's from Cali. I be telling them, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As one of, quote-unquote, Aubrey's Angels, which was a name for Drake supporters back in the day. Yeah, I was there for all of that, bro. No Diddy. But you know I was going to be Team Drake. But, man, it's getting so hard. Not Like Us is so hard. And then I'm not going to say all that, because one day I know I'm going to meet Drake, and I don't even want him to recall this moment, because we all know that Drake is very, very petty. But even Euphoria out of everything is my favorite song. But, man, I know all the words Not Like Us, and I'm very ashamed of it, bro. People don't understand how Drake fans have been feeling after all of this, bro. Seeing the pop-out show, then seeing the music video. It's like in Euphoria, when Kendrick said that when you go lower, I'm going to go lower, that's not something that you want to do. In my mind, I was like, man, just talking. But, man, after seeing this fall out and play out, bro, it's just like, after seeing all of this play out, I just wish that this would have never happened, bro. And I don't care. And here's the thing people need to understand. Drake does not give a F about any of this, bro. Drake is still going to be the man with the best catalog. He's going to be the man that puts everybody on with just features. He going to be the man that whenever his name says features right to the right, he going to be the man that whenever it says features Drake, he going to get that song more money, more views, more streams. Drake don't care about any of this, but it's just to see how everything is falling out with Kendrick Lamar, that song, bro. But let me say this, though, man. Y'all are getting me real tired of that song, bro. And I'm a fan of that song. I know all the words. But every single place I go, dun, 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 dun. Every single promotion video, dun, 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 dun. NBA Finals, dun, 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 dun. Like, bro, can we not abuse the song, bro? Can we let the song run its course? Because it's going to be here for a long time. That's not a Cali anthem, but can we not abuse it, bro? Y'all don't got to use it as a reel for all y'all songs, bro. Every Instagram reel, dun, 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 dun. Like, it's really killing me, man. Like, let's learn to give it a break so we can enjoy the beauty of the song. And again, to Drake, because Drake might watch this one day. I feel like things could be that big. I'm not. You still the guy, bro. But Kendrick, I ain't gonna lie. As a strong Drake supporter, I'm accountable to understand that, maybe this is a war that we didn't win. But let's chill with the dun, 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 dun. Like, we don't gotta hear it that much, man.
Please, let's calm it down. And I promised my followers that I was going to come and speak on this because if you go on my TikTok, you'll see during the whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar war, I was giving a lot of input. And I was very much so Team Drake, like the whole way until things just kind of got in harm's way. Things kind of got out of reach for all the Drake fans. You know, Kendrick might have got a little dub, especially with Drake house getting shot up and all that. Shout out academics for keeping all that impaired. But man, it's just getting annoying, bro. But apart from that, on movie stuff, let's talk Bad Boys. Because I was supposed to mention this first episode. I'm going to mention it now. I don't think that Bad Boys Ride or Die is the best out of the series. I'm a big fan, unpopular opinion, of Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 is that dog. Then Bad Boys for Life, which is the third Bad Boys, that was also a G. So then when I went to go watch Bad Boys 4, after everybody was saying, oh, this is 10 out of 10. Oh, this is the best one. Okay, we going to be the judge of that. Me personally, after seeing it, I would still put Bad Boys 2 over it. But you want to think, though, let me talk about Will Smith for just 1 second. And this can kind of morph into like that kind of inspirational part because a lot of y'all be saying y'all be needing inspiration. And a few of my people who follow me, support me, told me that watching that first episode of my show gave them a lot of inspiration. So, of course, I'm going to try to leave y'all with something before we get to the call-ins. Many people does not understand what it takes to win. Many people does not understand what it takes to win. Life will have to change. It has to start with you making that conscious decision that life is going to change. Things are going to become very unorthodox in order for me to win. That's what you would have to tell yourself before you start to get in that process of winning, bro. Shout out Will Smith because he told that story leading up to the premiere of Bad Boys Ride or Die of what he told Jaden, his son, about what he would have to do if he wanted to win. Life would have to change. But I have a story very similar to that, though. So I'm at a high school game, right? Many folks know that I'm cool with a lot of people that are now in the league and are going to the league. I'm watching the JV team, right? The JV team plays. A kid I know on the JV only scored 10 points. That was really around his average for the whole season. I kind of know him. We're then watching varsity. His girl is sitting behind him. I'm sitting next to them. He's all like, man, I could really average 25 on varsity if I really wanted to. I could really average 25 if I wanted to. He was like, Kool-Aid, let me train with some of the people that you know that's in the league, like put in the word for me. So I put in the word with one coach that done trained many people. Quentin Grimes, LJ Cryer, James Harden, a lot of people. I tell the trainer, I got a kid who probably wants to train. He said he could average 25 if he really wanted to. He told me, I'm not training this kid. The kid is delusional. He thinks he can average 25. I promise he can't. Because he has to break up with his girl first. I'm like, what? But then he explains to me, and I go back to the kid. I tell him, look, if you want to start training with this dude who done train many NBA players, here's what you're going to need to do first. You're going to need to break up with that girl behind you. Now, of course, I didn't say that in front of his girlfriend. But ironically, it wasn't really his girlfriend. That was just a girl that he'd be linking with and things like that. I told him, you're going to need to probably cut her off because the life you're going to have to live if you really want to start winning, dropping 25, getting college offers, I guarantee you your girl's going to break up with you first if you don't do it. So you might as well do it now. He's confused. So I start telling him what my man told me. I said, man, here's the deal. If you want to go from 10 points on JV to 25 on varsity, you're going to have to prove to the varsity coaches that you can do it. You're going to have to put in more hours in the gym. You're going to need to wake up early. You're going to need to wake up early, which means you're going to have to sleep earlier. You got to get in the gym. You got to get stronger, but you don't got money for that. So now you got to get a job. You got to dedicate more hours to watching film because you got to make the right decisions at practice. Oh, and speaking of practice, you got to start killing your teammates at practice. You got to start killing the ones you playing with now and the ones on varsity. More points means more shots attempted. And you not getting the PT to put the shots up because he don't trust you. You got to get in the game. The coach has to trust you. You got to show everybody around you that you're that guy. And the type of dedication and time that's going to take, you're not going to have no time to go on dates with your shorty. That's not even your girlfriend. I guarantee you she's not going to be a factor once you start living this life. He takes the advice. Sure enough, his girl did get mad. Again, not his girl. They ended up parting ways. And he does make varsity. And he starts averaging 18 points. Life is going to have to change if you want to win, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. Not even just fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. You don't understand. Whatever you want is going to require so much change in your life that things become uncomfortable, bro. But you're going to have to be uncomfortable sometimes. It's going to take a changed mindset. That mindset is where it starts with. Once you change your mindset, then all the other things will follow. You can't live the same way that you're living now and think that you're going to get the goals that you want unless it's easy. But guess what? Most things that are amazing that we want in life are not easy. If it gets hard, fall in love with how hard it is. Because when you get it, and everything comes to you, oh my God, the payoff is going to be amazing, bro. The payoff is going to be amazing. And man, I always tell people at some point, whether it's in the next few months, within a lot of months, after 2 years, after 5 years, after 10 years, it's going to be obvious who put in the work and who didn't. It's going to be obvious who had the mindset and who didn't. It's going to be obvious who believed, who was on their P's and Q's and who wasn't. And the grief of being in the people that didn't, oh, it's going to be, I can't even imagine how that's going to be. That's why even in times where we're uncomfortable and we're tired, we just got to keep going. We can never stop working because we don't want to be a part of the didn't. We refuse, bro. And sometimes you even see it. It's so funny. The fear of being in the didn't is going to put you in the did. And this is not just words right now. Don't jump on my words now. Don't fumble my words. But I'm saying, man, when you develop the mindset, okay, I got to do this. I got to get this no matter what. So therefore, whatever I have to do to get it, it's non-negotiable. And anybody that don't rock with how I'm doing things, they got to slide. They got to slide, bro. And, man, I know some of y'all are tired of me talking about friend groups. Man, look, we don't tolerate fucking indolence, bro. We don't tolerate that shit. We don't tolerate laziness. We don't tolerate some of us in the friend group was working and you not wanting to. We don't tolerate you. We don't tolerate sleeping in every day. We don't tolerate not going to the gym. It's certain things that we all have to do because we know it's all going to lead to our blessings, bro. Like, this is not rocket science, man. And again, sometimes you need people to hold you accountable. You can't do it on your own all the time. God do speak through people around you. That's why you got to make sure you got them right people around you. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Watch episode 1 if you ain't seen what I said about friend groups, or go to the social media pages. But, man, get around them right people. And before you get around them right people, because, again, many people might not have that mindset. Sometimes you got to be the proof. You got to develop that mindset first. People don't understand what it really takes to win, bro. People feel like it's the same difference between a C and a B and a B and an A. Once you get to 90%, you really 50% of the way there, bro. From 90 to 100, that's where shit really gets hard, bro. And that's when the test of man really comes through. That's when you really see who the monsters are and who isn't. That's when you really see who's locked in and who isn't. That's when you really see who the grinders are and who isn't. Always know who those people are. Try to get around them people, bro. Always, man. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm going to keep saying that, though. But Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Good movie. Will Smith, very inspirational person. I aspire to be like him one day when it comes to the words. So you gotta sometimes get out on social media and hear them things. That's why, let me quickly speak on that before we get to the call-ins, bro. A wise person knows when it comes to this social media shit, sometimes you gotta log off, bro. You have to log off, bro. Ask people that didn't take breaks from social media. And I'm not talking about the fake break where you let everybody know you're finna do it, then do it. I'm talking about you really deciding yourself, okay, maybe I'm addicted. Maybe this is affecting me negatively. Maybe I just don't need to be on here as much. And then they take the break. Then you see so much positivity in that person when they do it. Ask people that done took social media cleanses, bro. Ask people that's not really addicted to it, bro. Life becomes different when you take that break. Then, the mess, bro. With me, I done seen a lot of hate comments about myself. I really had to stay away. I had to tell myself, I like seeing good things about me, but I can't see the good things about me unless I read the bad things. That's why I need to get off social media. It's going to drive you insane. It's not a serious place to be, but when you actually take that time to stay off of it, and if you can't stay off of it, like me, I work on social media. I can't really just stay off of it, but bro, I'll post and then not be on there the rest of the day. Sometimes you gotta log off, bro, for the sake of your mental health, bro. Social media is not needed 24/7 in a day. You wake up and the first thing you do is grab your phone and get on social media. Oh, that's not good, bro. You have to take a break. You gotta learn to get away from it at some point. It doesn't have to be permanent, of course, because it's so prominent nowadays, but you have to learn to get away from it sometimes, bro. Just sometimes, bro. It's a lot of evil things on there to see, bro. Some things are not good for the eye. That's why somebody can post a video themselves, commit suicide, and there'll be jokes in the comment section. Social media is not a serious place, bro. Sometimes you got to get off of it, man. But if you're not getting off of it, bro, look at motivational things that's on social media. Many people do that. Like, it was a hurricane in Houston last week, man, and it wasn't any Wi-Fi. For me, that wasn't an issue. Besides the fact that I couldn't upload my podcast videos and things of that sort, that wasn't an issue. I'm going to get my books and I'm going to read because there's no power, there's no Wi-Fi, so you can't be digital. You know how many people was dying because they couldn't get on social media during that hurricane in Houston, Texas? Oh, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. Many people are too dependent on Instagram, man. I'm telling you, you got to learn to log off just sometimes, bro. It's a game changer when you really think about it, bro. Ask people that haven't been on there, bro. They'll tell you the benefits of logging off at some point. And many people feel like they can't do it. If you feel like you cannot do it, you're the person that needs to do it, straight up. But again, I'm always say, I'm not a motivational speaker. But if you need inspiration from me, Fax.Koolaid is here for you because Fax.Koolaid don't make the rules. all humbly included about me speaking in third person. But that's just me giving you my 2 cents on that movie one, which led to my inspirational take, which led to my advice about the social media. But now that we done got all that out the way, because I think I'm spoken enough, anytime I say that, you know what's coming next. Call in. Let's get to the call-ins because those have no rules. And if you want to call in, as I posted on Instagram a few days ago, if you following me, make sure you DM me at Fax.Koolaid to let me know that you want to be up on there. Let's get to it. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. How you doing?
Yo, welcome to the podcast.
Hi. I really watch your stuff. I really like your content. I'll be watching all of your videos. Like, you are just so funny.
I appreciate it. Especially because I don't be trying to be funny like on some private shit. But I appreciate it though. But look though. You already know how this goes. I'm finna ask you a few questions.
Okay.
And you can be as honest as you want to. You know what I'm saying? You be supportive, so I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you time to spit what you gotta say.
For sure.
First question: you woke up in the year 2045. What's the first thing that you would Google?
What kind of toys they have? Yeah. Like, cause it's like, just think about it now. Like, it's so much.
Wait, I don't want to think about it. But if you really got, what's the second thing that you would look up?
I'll probably see if. I'll see if my man Morgan Freeman's still alive. That man there.
You know how old he is now?
Exactly. If that man can live this long, I'm pretty sure he can live a little bit longer.
I just realized something. You said that man there. What do you mean by that? You got a crush on Morgan Freeman?
I mean, you've never. No, man, look, just hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
When he was younger, that man was a fine piece of rock. That was a nice looking man. And he still look good now. So, yeah, maybe you got a little sugar daddy crush.
That's an interesting one, though. I'll give it to you. Fine piece of rock is crazy. Look. Next question, bro. If you were killed, like taken out, if you were offed, who would be the prime suspect, in your opinion?
My prime suspect? Ooh, it's a lot of on that list. I be turning down left and right. I don't know.
And they would kill you for that?
If a man can kill me over rejection, he can kill me over anything.
All right, so who would be the prime?
It's a lot of that be getting mad over rejection and be ready to lash out and crash out and be behind bars.
So which of the 100 dudes that you have rejected, Mrs. Rejection, which one of them would be the most likely suspect if you were to be killed?
Damn. I say it was probably my ex.
Why is it your ex?
Okay, so oh my God. Okay, so long story short, I saw him cheat. I caught him cheating on me, right? I saw him texting this girl, this, that, and the third. And apparently she may or may not be having his baby. So me being me, I was like, you know what? I got you. I kept it P. I ain't even lash out on the man. So what I did was I went into his phone. I found all his homeboys that he be talking about a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, this better not be going where I think it's going. But go ahead and finish.
Okay, so long story short, I found mind you, I'm cool with one of his homeboys because, you know, you gotta be cool with everybody. So
you don't, but okay, you don't, but go ahead.
I got cool with his homeboys, and I found this one friend that I knew that be looking at me like he be side-eyeing me every time he come around. So I got his number, and I was like, yeah, your homeboy tripping, this, that, and the third. I want to make him mad. So no, I didn't do anything with him. We didn't do nothing. All it was basically, we had a little plot. I was going to take some pictures with him, do the same thing, but I was going to send them to my ex and be like, we can play both games. We can play these games too. And long story short, he went to jail.
Who went to jail? Your ex went to jail?
He went to jail because he broke into my house like I want to say like it was around like 3, 4 in the morning. He broke into my house and trashed my entire house. And then the only way I knew it was him because this, and mind you, this is around the time Snapchat was popping. Like everybody was on Snapchat. So he sends me a video of him trashing my entire house on Snapchat. So yeah, I want to say I kind of dodged a bullet. But if I was to get murdered, I feel like he would be the one because
I mean, no shit. Like you, I ain't gonna lie. All that is your fault. I can't even lie to you.
How is that my fault that he cheated on me?
Shoot, you dang near answered the one I was finna ask you. I was finna ask you, what's the pettiest thing you've ever did?
Oh no, the pettiest thing I wouldn't say I'm crazy, but yeah, don't fuck with me. But
So you're crazy, got it.
I think the pettiest thing I did. So okay, I'm gonna give you a backstory. So my family is from Louisiana, and we are very like spiritual. So we do that witchcraft stuff. So
You do the witchcraft?
not necessarily.
All right, because that was gonna be the last thing that everybody was gonna hear.
I don't do it on other people so far as like bad things. Like say my home, like for example, my homegirl, she was having money problems and I helped her out. I simply helped her out with a little witchery. And I want to say maybe like 2 weeks later, she was able to pay all her bills.
Yeah, because we don't play that. Just straight up, bro. Let's get to the next caller. All right, hello?
Hello.
Yo, what's good, ma? Welcome to the Fax.Koolaid pod, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Why you sound nervous?
I am a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't be nervous.
I am a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
First time on the podcast.
Nah, you straight. Don't be nervous, bro. How's your day going?
It's good. A little busy, but it's good.
What school you go to?
Jackson State.
Oh, okay. All right, facts. I got a few questions for you.
Okay.
All right, bro. You gotta I'm gonna ask. Maybe you don't, or maybe you do or not. Let me see. But if you got an ex homegirl, how did your ex homegirl become your ex homegirl? Let's hear it.
So I actually do have an ex homegirl. We wasn't really cool like in middle school. Then we got cool in high school. But then after high school, she was trying to like sublease me her apartment or whatever, and I was like, okay.
After high school?
Yeah, after high school.
Okay.
Like 2 years after high school, she had this apartment that she wasn't living in or whatever. And I was trying to move back from Conroe. And so she was like, boom, like, I'll sublease you the apartment, just clean it up. The apartment was dirty as fuck, mind you. Like, she had like open diapers everywhere.
Oh, she has a kid.
Dirty as fuck.
She had a kid.
Yeah, she had a kid. She had a baby. So I cleaned up the entire apartment just for her to be like, oh, I don't want to sublease you the apartment no more because something that had to do with the nigga that I was with at the time. And I was like, why you don't want to give me the apartment? Because something got to do with the nigga at the time. And she wouldn't really tell me, but I was low-key mad at her because, like, I drove all the way from Conroe back to Houston to move into this apartment, and you got some weird shit going on with the nigga, and you don't want to tell me what it is, so I just stopped fucking with her. And I caught pneumonia after cleaning up her apartment, too. So I got really sick.
You caught pneumonia from her, how dirty her apartment was?
Yeah, like I got dust in my lungs and everything. So I went to the doctor and they was like, yeah, you got like dust pneumonia. And I was sick. I was in hospital for like a week.
So what did she say?
She was just like, oh, I don't want y'all to be getting into no arguments, and the front office called me and stuff, and I don't too much trust your nigga. Like, he weird through, but she wouldn't really tell me like what the real problem was. I feel like they was lucky with each other on the low. And when I brought him around to kind of help me like take the trash out of the apartment, and she saw him, she was just like, nah, I ain't gonna give you the apartment no more, because she probably ain't want to stop with him, to be real. But I don't know.
It ain't funny, but like she would have had to see me. I ain't gonna lie. Pneumonia, she would have had to see me. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, she didn't want to see me after that. Like, I was like, girl, like, I knew where her mama stayed and everything, but she wasn't trying to do nothing with me for real. So I was all right, fuck it. It is what it is. I'll take that L.
Aren't you such a saint?
I try. I really do be trying.
Look. Let me ask you this. What's something that you secretly love that you can't say out loud?
Ooh. I love to cuddle, like be the big spoon, but
like,
with big guys. Like, not like, oh, I'm 180 big. I'm talking about like 200, 215 big. And I'm little. I'm 5'4".
So you like to cuddle with bears?
Yes, but I like to be the big spoon, which is crazy because I'm little. But it's like when I'm like the big spoon or whatever, I be feeling like, they get me going. So
And
I really do love it.
is your current boyfriend or ex, were they big?
Yes, my ex was big. He was really big.
Did they like being the little spoon, I guess?
Yes, he loved being a little spoon. He loved back rubs, and yeah, like he did. He at first he wasn't fucking with it because he was like, "Bro, you little as shit." But then, like after some time, yeah, he was with it real hard. He was with it real hard, and then because it'd be like, because I ain't gonna lie, like as a girl, like some girls not gonna say it, but like if we're in a bed together, whatever, and my hand could get where I'm trying to get it to be at, and I'm the big spoon, like that's a little too much to say, but
and
like,
see, I'm glad that you understand that. You know? Look. Now, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this also. And this next question got nothing to do with the last one. If you woke up in the year 2045, what's the first thing that you would Google?
The first thing I'm Googling is the minority group at that time. At that point in time, what's the minority group?
What you mean by that?
Like, cause right now it's kind of like black people, and then sometimes if you're saying white people, like I would want to know like how much different ethnic backgrounds have mixed since 2024. So I mean,
who do you think is gonna be? Let me ask you that.
White people.
Oh, well.
White people.
Straightforward
White
answer.
people for sure. White people for sure.
Look, last question. Be honest though, on some, you know what I'm saying? What's the worst thing you've ever looked up on the internet? Let's hear it.
First thing I ever looked up on the internet would be how to kill somebody with dry beans.
And it's like, and it's like,
why? Why did I do that?
It's like that's why.
Because so look, he cheated on me, right? And so like I used to be married or whatever, and like I used to like do all the cooking, all the cleaning, like everything. Like when he would wake up in the morning, he had breakfast or he had a smoothie to take to work on the go. So if you grind up dry beans, they contain a toxin that can low key like it could somebody over real bad. Like it can cause your blood to thicken up, and then you will die, or you will get like real nauseous and you'll dehydrate, and then eventually like you're gonna be fucked up for a while.
And you looked all of this up.
It'll tell you. You can look it up on Google, and it'll tell you too, for real. And I was finna do it too, but I can't lie. I don't want to go to jail. I can't do that one. So I just let that shit be for real. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, type.
Somebody else fuck you over for real, you be like, "Ooh, I want to make you just hurt." Like, just make them a smoothie on some cool shit, and then like put some like dry, like crushed up beans in their smoothie, and they gonna be fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie. I pray for my enemies. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna. That's just that. But look though, appreciate you for being on the pod though. You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome.
So you have a good one, okay?
You too, honey.
All right. Yikes, bro. Yo, what's happening?
Yo, what's going?
Yo, what's good, bro? Welcome to the pod, bro. Welcome to the pod.
For sure, appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. What's who you go to, brother?
Kennesaw.
I got a few followers from there. Yeah.
I mean, we got a few colors. There's a little melanin on campus.
I feel you, bro. Look, bro. Let me ask you a few questions, fam. You already know how it goes.
All right.
Now, look. I'm gonna assume you got one. Maybe you don't got one, but how did your worst enemy become your worst enemy, fam?
Ain't necessarily like my enemy. I ain't got no enemies, but nah, it's one person though who I know I ain't got a good feeling toward. And I ain't on cap. It's a girl who I was dealing with, and
it's a girl.
Yeah, but like, cause girls be doing what they do, but this one motherfucker, she did some real shicey shit, just on some trying to play me like I'm dumb, telling me, we finna do this, do that. So we take a whole trip or whatever, right? And I'm like, bet, I'm thinking we finna lock in. And while we on that trip, I'm just peeping what's going on. I'm saying, okay, bet.
Who paid for the trip? You paid for the trip, huh? You paid for the trip?
You know I paid for the trip. That's why I burned. So we on the trip, and I'm saying what she got going on. But I'm just acting like I don't see nothing. She texting dude, snapping some dude, but I'm keeping that shit P. I'm like, you know what? I done spent my money. That ain't gonna give me my money back. or my money's worth. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this shit cool. I'm gonna just make this shit a vibe. Tell me why we get on the last day, and she gonna tell me, I'm gonna see you soon, yada yada yada. Like, she's selling a dream, and that's why she low key my worst enemy. Because like, I was really cool with her. Like, this is one of the homegirls that I'm telling you about. We was cool or whatever before that. So she gonna do that. She like, we're gonna link up when you touch down. She gonna block me right after the trip. But not that she just blocked me right after the trip. I'm talking about she go
It gets
back home.
worse?
No, it gets worse. That's what I'm telling you. It was just shiesty, bro. Tell me why. We get back from the trip, we go our separate ways or whatever. Before I even touch down and finish showering, twin, because I listen to music while I'm showering. So niggas blowing my shit up, stopping my music. They like, bro, go check Shawty's story. Why don't you just wear it? I check her story. She posting nude. I'm like, oh, word. And I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I did type up a little kind message. I'm blocked.
You typed
anyway.
up a paragraph after all that, bro?
It wasn't no paragraph, but I was just about to tell her, like, you real grimy for that. Like, not that I ain't know, but I'm taking that shit to the internet is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, she got you.
Taking
bro.
that to the internet is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, she got you, fam. I can't even lie to you, bro. Like, I can't even lie.
Any nigga can get got. So I was not, like, hurt.
Facts.
But I was like, that's just real low down. Because I'm telling you, me and Shawty were cool before then. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But that's a bridge that could never be rebuilt just off of that.
See, a lot of girls don't know how to play the game, but when they play the game, they change that motherfucker. I tell you.
She ended it. Cold turkey, fourth quarter.
Look, question, bro. Look, let me ask you the next thing, bro. What's the most delusional thought that you've ever had, fam? Let's hear it.
This one gonna be related to women as well, but I'm sure you can relate. I mean, I was delusional for believing that, the baddest girls gonna be actually entertaining and able to like.
Ooh, boy, this a conversation they not ready for.
Dog, because I tell myself every time, do not get your hopes up. You see she bad. This is eye candy, but do not be expecting conversation. Do not be expecting substance.
No, hold on. Can I say something, bro?
Go ahead.
Look, I'll put y'all on game for anybody watching, bro. Because I was gonna talk about this next episode, bro. You'll be shocked, especially in college. Go to a PWI. But look, bro, the girls that be fine, if you can find entertainment in that same girl, that is a dime a dozen. Because a lot of these girls don't be entertaining at all. Like, straight up. No substance, no personality. They just rely on that face and body. That's it.
The girls you talking about is already a dime a dozen, like you said. But that's like on the link. Can't none of them hold a conversation on text. Like, can't even, do nothing more than what you doing, what you want. Like, I be having to carry like I'm Bronny the whole conversation. It's like, Shawty, I'm sure you decent if we link. But I don't even want to link with you if we can't even have a cool conversation through text. And the badder the girl, the worse the convo be. And that's if she texting back. And that's if she texting back in reasonable time. And these the bad ones I'm talking about. You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
If they're responding, 2-3 word responses. And it's like, I ain't gonna cap. I'm definitely delusional there because I tell myself, you weren't supposed to be getting your hopes up like that. But, you be looking, you be like, think about potential this, potential that. Then I get let down every single time. But it'll happen again, I'm sure.
Ty, look. If you could make one thing illegal just because it pisses you off, what would it be, bro?
If I could make one thing illegal, I don't think anybody in the world got no business. I mean, unless me and you cool, don't be calling my phone about no emergency, bro. We got police. You got parents. You feel me? Like, if you want to, have a conversation, get some advice, I bet.
So you don't got no person that if you was in an absolute dire situation, you don't got anybody that if they was in an absolute dire situation that they would call your phone.
Well, let's check off the boxes because I ain't sliding for nobody. I ain't living like that. All right? I ain't got too many superpowers, and they probably got a phone just like me. So if I can call 911, you probably could too. If I could call your parents, you probably could have too. It ain't no reason people need to be calling me in no emergency. Now, I don't consider changing the tire an emergency. You stuck on the side of the road, I understand that. Even though we do got roadside assistance.
Bro, trying to get out of every situation to help.
Cause it's like, bro, I'm not Superman, dog. I'm just a man just like you.
Appreciate you for tuning in to the pod, bro.
Nah, for sure. Appreciate you having me, man. Y'all tap in if y'all ain't tapped in already.
Yeah, hey, bro. Let them know for real, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Yo.
Hey,
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Fax.Koolaid show, bro. Welcome to the podcast.
thank you for having me.
Nah, facts. What school you go to?
I go to FAMU.
I be hearing things about FAMU, but it's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah.
Nah, look though.
It
You
seems to
right.
be some crazy stuff.
Okay, cool. Look, I'm finna ask you a few questions, bro. Random questions, bro. You already know what it is. Pretty sure that you didn't
All
see
right.
the show. All right. Look, how did your worst enemy become your worst enemy? If you have one, let's hear it.
That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy to even think of a worst enemy, but definitely a girl. If I ever see her again in person, it's always gonna be on sight.
But before the threats, how did she become your worst enemy?
Okay, so we had an old mutual friend, and this happened like during COVID, like right when we got out of school. It was like my sophomore year. I was doing that little those Funimate challenges with my friends, and
You was doing
me
the
and
what?
her-
The what?
You know them Funimate challenges where like you would put like you and your group of friends.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
ain't that
probably
like
some
old
dudes
school?
y'all
That's
thought
like
was cute or whatever.
Yeah.
So-
What about it?
So me and her were not cool. But one of her friends followed me, and I guess she sent the video to the group chat or whatever, because after I posted the video, she like requested to follow me and started commenting on the video. And I'm like, what's so funny? Like, what guy did I put in here that got you pressed like this? So we was going at it in the comments, and my friends got in it, her friends got in it. And like, mind you, this is during COVID. Everybody is locked up in the house. And addresses were dropped. Nobody pulled up.
Addresses, as in people's homes.
Yes.
People's mothers' homes. Y'all dropped y'all's addresses over Funmate
Yes.
videos. See, that's that shit.
Mind you, I didn't even know what really her problem was, but like I felt like she was being disrespectful. So regardless of what it was about, like she was talking mad shit, like she was gonna beat me up.
So
And then I
what
saw
what ended up happening?
So fast forward a year later, she catch me at a football game, and she didn't say nothing at the game. She waited till I was out in the parking lot with my homegirls and stuff like that. And she was like, "Oh, it's on site, right?" So I started taking off my shit. I was like, "Yeah, I remember that. I was gonna let you live, but since you addressed me about it, I started taking off my shit." And she was like, "Oh, let's go to the middle school around the corner."
Mistake number one.
So what?
Nah, go. No, I wouldn't say nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So we pulled around to the middle school or whatever, but the guy I was talking to at the time, like I had some shit, like worked out with him, so I couldn't even fight the girl like I wanted to because
Like you wanted to. That means that you fought her.
no, I didn't.
Okay. So it's all right. So
I didn't fight her because I was trying to go see my man. So yeah, that's how that ended. But after that, it's still on site.
So it's still on site whenever you see her.
Yes, and her friends. The whole friend group, honestly. And one of her friends used to talk to one of my ex-boyfriends before me. And that's just a whole nother situation. So he already knows what's up with her.
That's fair game though. You ain't with him anymore.
Yeah. Okay, but that's not the point. I'm like that bitch to him.
Oh, apparently not. If he went to go talk to somebody else.
No. He was talking to her before me.
Okay, so. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah, so it's like either way you flip it, you was cool with somebody that I had beef with, and you used to fuck with my nigga, like, girl, you better stay out my way.
Okay. Look. What's the most delusional thought that you ever thought? Or what's the most delusional thought you've ever had?
I would probably say thinking that I could get back with a boyfriend like 10 years later, like I could just plot on him being my baby daddy because
Wait, what? Wait. You have a kid?
No, I don't. But it's somebody that like ever make those pacts with people, you're like, okay, if in 10 years if we're not married or we're not with anybody, like let's get married to have a family or whatever. That's that. I have that with like one of my ex-boyfriends or whatever. So
No,
is that delusional?
No,
Or is that realistic? Do people really do that?
no, that's stupid.
That's not stupid. I feel like a lot of people have that.
Okay, so let's break it down. So if you're not with anybody in the next 10 years, that you've already said somebody from 10 years ago. What if that person is not the same person that they will be in 10 years? Let me just entertain it. What if it's not the same person?
Okay. I mean, that's different, but obviously if they were a different person, they would be with somebody else. But if y'all kind of already have that history and y'all just like get to know each other in a different way, like that sounds dope.
That sounds dope. Yeah. So, hey, yo, friend, I ain't gonna lie. So, look, I'm finna try to mess around with other people. I'm gonna go on dates with people. But if none of it works in 10 years, I'll let you be the 18th choice. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense, huh? Yeah.
No, oh my gosh, that's
no. It sounds dumb to you too, huh?
The way you put it like that, like no.
It sounds dumb to you too, huh?
Yeah, the way you put it. Moving on.
No, look, I get it. Let me ask you the next question, bro. If you could make one thing illegal just because it annoys you or irritates you, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, Libra men. Like,
here we go with the zodiac bullshit.
Specifically, I don't care about it. Like, that shit reigns true most of the time. Libra men, and then after that, Pisces men. Like, Libras, they just lie. They put the lie in Libras.
They put the lie in Libras. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like, Libra men are just banned. They need to be banned. They need to be made illegal. Pisces men second that.
How do you feel about Taurus, man? I'm a Taurus.
Actually, I f*** Tauruses. Y'all, you know, earth signs. I'm a Capricorn, so.
So what do you like? What do you like about Tauruses?
Nothing specific. Like, usually they're just good vibes. Like, you know, we can have a good conversation. We could laugh. You know, we could chit chat, whatever. Yeah.
Do you feel like we're having a good conversation right now?
I would say so. Yeah, we've had good conversations before.
Okay, but I'm not a Taurus though.
Aren't you like a Aries or something?
Man, oh my gosh, bro. Look, bro. Bro, no. I ain't gonna say what I am. Next question though. What's the pettiest thing that you've ever did, bro?
I hacked the girl's IG.
Why did you hack the girl's IG?
Okay. Can I put a disclaimer that I was maybe like 12 or 13.
That makes it so much worse. But tell us what happened.
So we were friends and she was logged into my account. I mean, like, she was logged into her account on my phone. And then I ended up transferring schools, but then I found out, like, she did some snake shit to me.
What was the snake shit?
Just being, like, I don't remember. I was 12. I don't know. She was just moving funny towards me, and I still had her account on my shit. So I went in her account, deleted all her pictures, changed her username, deleted all her followers. And, yeah, I mean, I don't think about that a lot. It's just something I remember that I did.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
But it's not that deep now. Like, after all these years, like, you can get another Instagram account. Everybody has had their IG hacked at least once or twice, so.
Did she ever find out?
No, I don't think I ever talked to her again.
So she just had to deal with it and she ain't know anything.
Yep. Okay. I probably already got my karma back for that, so, I mean.
Yo, what's the word, bro?
Yo, welcome to the Fax Pod, fam.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I'm a fan, bro. You know, I've been watching your content for a minute, bro, so I appreciate the opportunity, bro. Real talk.
Much love, bro. What school you go to?
I go to Alabama State right now.
Okay. Smooth little school. Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth little HBCU. Look.
Right.
Let me ask you a few questions, fam.
I bet.
What's a conspiracy theory that you low-key believe in?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, I was watching one recently, and they said Walt Disney's hand was under Disney. So, Disney World. I feel like that's facts. I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, the nigga, I saw one of the podcasts where he had, or not a podcast, I saw him do an interview, and he was talking about that he wanted to be around in the future and shit. So they was like, the conspiracy theory goes, like, they chopped his head off and put it in, like, this antifreeze, like, confinement contraption. And it's basically, like, freezing underground and shit like that until, like, I guess they gonna put that body back together or something. I don't fucking know. Something crazy. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know, man. Something like that.
Bro, you ever seen the show iCarly, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, you know they got an episode kind of like that, bro?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. They telling us in plain sight, bro.
No, I don't know if that's what it is, but I don't think that they're gonna put the body back together in that episode. But I hear you though. Yeah, whatever you believe in, is what you believe in.
Nah, facts.
Nah. Look. How did your worst enemy become your worst enemy?
Bro, my worst enemy became my worst enemy. First off, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna shout him out, but the nigga is slimy, bro. We was cool at one time, and then it started once, like, we started to get to know each other and become friends and shit like that. Our relationship, like, low-key took a turn, but it took the major turn when I went to sleep, and this nigga in the dorms, bro. I was sleeping in the dorms, bro. I was asleep. This nigga stay on the 3rd floor. I stay on the 1st. This nigga walked down the stairs to my room, came in my room and took my keys while I was sleeping, took my car, bro. I swear to God. You think I'm lying, bro?
Yeah, no. I'm laughing because how were you that sleep to the point where you didn't see him or feel him take your keys?
Bro, my keys was on my counter, bro. I was slumped, bro. I was like, nigga, I had a long day.
So check it. So he took your keys. What happened after that?
Bro, I woke up the next morning, bro. I was going somewhere, and I noticed I had a personal item I left in the car. I looked for it. I'm like, what? Like, where my stuff at, bro? Like, I'm tripping. Like, I know I left it in here. So I remember I told folks the night before to, like, get some out the car for me, and he was like, bet, but he came back empty-handed. I was too tired to even, oh my God, I was too tired to even understand. So, like, I was like, bro, it don't even matter. So I'm guessing, like, when I woke up and went to the car and didn't see it, my first instinct was to, like, call that nigga. So I called him and I was like, bro, you remember I asked you to, like, you know what I'm saying, get my stuff out the car for me. He was like, oh, yeah, bro, my fault. I had to take your car last night. And I'm like, huh? I said, what you mean? Wait. Let's piggyback, bro. Let's make sure that I heard what you said. Say that one more time. He's like, oh, yeah, bro, I took your car on accident, bro. Not on accident. That nigga didn't even say on accident. The nigga said I just took your car. And I'm like, okay, I did hear you correctly. Okay, I'll just make sure. Bro, when I tell you I went off on folks, bro, it was
like you went off on him. You went off on him like with your fist, right?
I was on campus, so I couldn't, you know.
Bro, let him live.
I didn't want to. I did. Yeah, I know, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to fuck though. Shout out, bro. Though. Ain't gonna lie.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, because when I see him, he know what's up, bro. So,
I got a different one, bro. If you just went to sleep and then you woke up and it was 1960, what's the first thing that you would do?
I'm going to Martin Luther King and telling that nigga 8 years from now, do not go to that motel, folks. Don't go. Go somewhere else. Go to another hotel. I want to see what it would have been like. That nigga was still alive. I'm telling you.
So you feel like you could just be a regular civilian, just going up to Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
And then then you're gonna no. Let me finish, because we both have to digest how dumb this low-key is. So you're gonna go to Martin Luther King Jr. You don't know where he's at because there's no phone to call him, but you're gonna go to him. Then you're gonna tell him, hey yo, in 8 years, don't go to the motel that you don't know you're going to be at because it's 1960.
Right.
And you think that he's not gonna